Oh. That is a good job. I'm Bev. I currently work as a professional pet photographer. I'm also a veterinarian. As long as it involves dogs, I'm happy. Right now, I'm living just outside of Greenville, South Carolina with friends. I've got my dogs, Hendrik and Watson, with me. I'm a big hiker. Getting out alone on the trails, just me and my dogs, is pretty special for me. One of my favorite things of all time is to travel. If I can take photography and hiking and travel and put it all together, that's probably the ultimate trip for me. I was living in a 2,400 square foot house, and I just sat back one day and looked around and thought that I live in my office, my kitchen, and perhaps my family room, and I just didn't need all that space. So I decided it was time to downsize. I found I was spending a lot of time taking care of a house and the stuff in it. Going tiny will actually free me up to do a lot of the things I like.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, cool.
That is amazing.
Let's do a selfie. Once I decided to go tiny, I thought who better to enlist for help than my best friend, Molly.
We met in 2009, Bev and I. Bev was teaching a photography workshop in Chicago.
Molly is the one who raised her hand and said, would this be a good time for me to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. So we continue to struggle with her photography skills, but it gives us an excuse to continue to travel and try.
Lots of work is necessary.
All right, I gotta get
My arms are longer. I'm gonna do
Okay, don't mess it up. Oh, that, really?
Yeah.
And we have an amazing time together,
Travel buddies, drinking buddies, had a great time.
but we don't camp.
We do not camp.
No. She's helped me make a lot of decisions in my life, and she always helps me go down that logical, rational process.
I'm not sure it's always logic that you're using.
It is to me.
Okay. I guess I feel my role in helping Bev with this purchase of a tiny house is just trying to bring some reason and sanity to it. I think that you've got the whole aesthetic thing down. You know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I'm gonna help you just be practical.
So you're like 100% in.
I'm 100% in.
Okay.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
remember that when I call you and I'm
Yeah.
hanging from the rafters. My budget is $80,000. I'd like to stay at 80 or below if possible. There's nothing about this that I like.
That's awful. Oh, I like that a lot.
I do too, right? Outside living space.
Yeah.
I'd love to find a tiny house that has some sort of outdoor space. I think that's part of the beauty of living in a tiny house is I get to spend more time outside. I think a modern look for me is going to be really important. I love the clean lines that will make it feel a little more open for me.
You know, I'm looking at all these stairs and I just keep thinking about your dogs.
You see this big step here? This is why I say I can't do this with the dogs. Like, I don't know that I could get up that last step.
You might need your tiny grappling hook.
I'd like a bedroom on the main floor. I have 2 dogs, and they tend to like to sleep in bed with me, and I don't know if they could get into a loft.
I like that, right?
That could be a workspace for me. I do work a lot at my computer editing photos as well as for my other job. So some sort of area that I could have set up as an office space would absolutely help a lot.
Even though Bev has no experience towing anything, she wants a place on wheels she can hitch to her truck and travel around with. Until then, she'll just rent land locally.
So here's a kitchen, and this is a full-size range.
It is. I'm surprised you knew that. So do you think you'll start cooking?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
But it's pretty. Though I don't really cook a lot, I love to look at kitchens, and I'd really love to find one with a nice solid surface and modern appliances. I don't need room for pots and pans.
Right.
I can
Cameras-
put cameras.
cameras will go-
They could go in the oven.
It's a good piece of logic there.
Aren't you excited?
I don't know. I think I'm terrified.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
Leading Bev down the tiny rabbit hole is builder and tiny house expert Melody Aho, who's starting her off with a tiny house for sale on her property.
Oh my. Seriously? I love the outdoor space.
My family and I actually built this one.
Did you actually swing a hammer?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So this greenhouse porch is actually on its own trailer. So if you move it, you move it in 2 separate units.
So now I need 2 trucks.
You need 2 trucks. This has a lot of the modern elements that you were looking for in a house. There's cedar shiplap on this side, and then these black windows actually add to a modern look on a house.
It's beautiful. Oh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
This is great.
I could do flowers everywhere and have flowers all summer. I just hadn't thought about it because I didn't think about a greenhouse in a tiny house. Can we check out the swing?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll drive since you can't touch the ground.
No, that's true. I see myself with a glass of wine in the evening and coffee in the morning and my dog's on the porch. I can read a book. Oh my. How big is it?
323 square feet.
Okay, well that's good. I was hoping for over 300. How much is the house?
So this one is $81,000, and then there's a $450 a month lot rental fee.
I love the greenhouse. I know I'll do something creative in there. It's the clean lines, those modern lines I was looking for.
Oh, I'm so glad you like that.
And the kitchen is stunning. It really is. It's got everything you need. However, it's too expensive.
I would be pushing it, I know that. And I still have the land rental.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$450 a month.
Yeah.
If I take a loft bedroom, I have to accept that my dogs can't get up there. So I've got a lot to think about.
Much to think about.
I do.
Oh my, is that it?
It is really big, isn't it?
It is a big one.
It's a beast.
So it's kind of like an English cottage style. It has like these two different styles of siding. It has the batten board and the traditional in two different colors.
And how much was this?
$74,900,
And the square footage?
344 square feet.
So it's under budget.
It is under budget. That's great. Does it come with land?
No, this one does not come with land.
Okay, so I'd either have to rent land or buy.
Being under budget is great, but I am concerned about the extra expense for land.
I don't know how I would process moving this.
You need a big truck, so you just have to make friends with my husband.
If her husband's not around, are you gonna make yourself a trucker boyfriend?
Go to a truck stop and wear something real pretty?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help with that.
Oh my.
It really feels big to me, Beth.
I know.
I really think you could live here.
I have a convert. She's starting to believe. I love the inside. It's really a livable space for me. Then I get out here and remember I don't have anywhere to park it. I love the living area. The bathroom's awesome.
The kitchen concerns me. It's just
The two
a two-burner
burners.
range is just really not enough.
I really need to listen to her because at times she's right.
Most times, often.
Probably a big negative for me is there's just no porch or outside living space.
Yeah.
I really had my heart set on that.
Well, you really can build anything you want for a porch.
Just
Yeah.
get your checkbook out.
Right. Yeah.
I love the style. Is it craftsman?
Yes,
I guess.
that's what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, no, it's cute. I love the cedar shingles. The porch is way awesome.
Yeah.
I love the contrast with the horizontal siding. How much is this one?
So this one is $65,000. There's a $450 a month rental fee for the lot.
land. Okay. This is way under budget.
It is.
I'm liking this, Melody.
Yeah. How many square feet is it?
285.
Not liking that quite as much. Oh my, this is beautiful. This is really cute.
It's great.
From the outside, it didn't look quite this roomy.
Well, when they paint it white like this and keep the ceilings high, it feels so much bigger.
Okay.
It appears there's no downstairs bedroom. You were very clear that you didn't want that.
I realize that, but I think I need to consider it.
I think these stairs are a problem. You've got your two dogs. They are not going to like this one bit.
I don't want to rule it out just because of the loft. I love the modern look. I love those high ceilings and all the white, the wonderful counter space.
That was really nice.
Yeah,
Also, the bathroom is a really good
the
size.
bathroom is way bigger than I imagined.
Overall, the size is smaller than you wanted, but the price is amazing.
But there's this loft,
Yeah.
and I'm still not sure I can handle that.
The headroom was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is tight, and I just have to rethink this. I was set on a downstairs bedroom. I'm really glad you showed it to me. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot to consider here.
We've seen an amazing variety of houses this week. Have you made a decision?
They were all amazing. That's the problem. You know, they all had so many great features that I'm still really confused. I don't know.
Let's make it simple. Which one truly tugs at your heartstrings?
Beast gets me the downstairs bedroom, which I could turn into an office, but it has no porch. And the greenhouse doesn't have a workspace. It's over budget, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love that outdoor space. My heart is with the greenhouse.
Awesome. It's the right decision.
It is. I'm excited. That house is perfect for me.
Fantastic.
Right. I've been in my tiny house a couple of weeks. This house was listed at $81,000, and I'm so excited I got it for $78,000. All right, I'm liking this. I chose the greenhouse tiny in part because of the greenhouse, which I absolutely love, but I also just love all this open space, the windows, the natural light. It's just perfect for me.